We want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta
We want
understand,
all the
right?
smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room, Love and R&B room, hosted by the Queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak, No Mercy room, Spin the Block room, 100 ENT Jailbreak Squad room, 100 ENT South room, Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room, Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast, Good Burger, hosted by Pitbull, Sleepless in LA, and many more. If you want to get closer or you want to be a part of the show, go to Clubhouse, follow one of these rooms, or you look for a room titled with Wack100. These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
It was reducing drug. They reduced him down from another level or whatever. I got that actual work.
Yeah.
His release right now ain't based on him cooperating.
Yeah,
That early release that people were saying was coming, they said was based on the Tammy Broad third party cooperating in behalf of him.
But see, here's the
I
thing
still
though.
got it pulled
How
up.
we
Did y'all
know
want to hear it?
that he was cool with
I'm
that
trying to
with
pull it
her
up.
doing
What?
that? Like how we know he was cool with her doing it?
Okay, well let me give it to you another way. I'm in jail,
Yeah.
Birdman on the street,
Yep.
right? R&B, R&B calls Birdman and say, hey, Wack say you got this move he needs you to do. Boom, 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 bam. Right? Birdman says, shit, all right, boom, boom, boom. Put it together, bam. Fans come from everywhere. When Birdman started going to court, R&B on the stand called as a cooperant. What you R&B ain't got no case. I'm the nigga in jail.
No,
But
I
another
get that.
10 years, you get what I'm trying to tell you?
Yeah, I get that.
Hey, Wack, I got the audio of this
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it pulled
illegal
up.
nigga explaining how he got out early.
No.
No, I
We
get
know
that.
how
I
he
get
got
how he
out
got out
early.
Yeah,
early with
It's
no.
like
some
some
I
type
got
of
sentencing,
I
but
got his paperwork on how listen, the way he just got out right now, I got the work. That has nothing to do with telling.
yeah. It's nothing to do with telling. It
I
was
got that paperwork. That's just the laws changed and they reduced his level of time he had to do.
yep. And they put his shit on the
That
back.
was it. His
Yeah,
accusations of telling comes from Tammy, whatever her name is, doing the third party cooperation with lining up Cuffy in regards to him. Now Cuffy got caught and they said they pulled the time deduction off because Tammy was in the federal agent.
yeah. I
Yeah, I
remember
heard
that.
that. I want to hear the
Was
see, I
clip
gotta
violating
again.
see
shit.
that work. I need to see that work though.
Yeah,
You want to
so
hear the clip, Lavish?
I
go ahead, you
get
put
the
it up.
clip, but I need the work to motherfucker can say anything. But the paperwork
I
gonna
mean,
be
they
Oh
they
different.
no,
put the
oh no,
paperwork
it's
out, but
the
it was
work
only
is
like one page of
it's
basically
because
everything.
I was when I was at Blue House, he got this. He definitely is named as cooperating. Like, but I'm gonna get a hold of Cuffy daughter because I'm pretty sure she got it.
Yeah, because today I was looking at it from his getting his plea agreement on down, and I just ain't
No,
seen that.
but he's out now. How he got out now
Yeah.
has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
This is what happened. I don't know, like 15, 16, 2014, something like that, some shit like that, somewhere around that area. When everybody was like, "Yo, Big Meech gonna come home early, gonna come on early," that shit was going on, and it didn't come to light until the trial, and they called the cooperant to the stand, and it was her.
Damn.
She didn't have no pending cases or nothing. And I believe what they saying is she stated on the stand why she got out.
That's a cold.
So that's what that was about. But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm going to start a church. If I look up and see him and Bleu davinci shaking a hand and hugging, it's over with.
Oh yeah. You stupid as a motherfucker.
Over with for me, partner.
Yeah, that was the word.
Yo, no drinking, no smoking. Yo, that shit pays later like a walking Rolodex. That's a computer right there.
But that's what that was. So you know what? We definitely need to go. I don't know Blue no more. We definitely need to go find that. My best bet is Cuffy's daughter. Cuffy used to call me too. He
He
used to
in the
call me.
feds, right?
He in the feds, yeah.
I just need his name. I can get everything else.
We can Google that. Pretty sure we can Google that.
Yeah, I can get it. All I need is his name. I can get all the work.
All right, get it. That's what that was. So how he got out right now was actually let me go get the paperwork. I got it on my phone. Just so you can have that. What?
Cuffy's name
I
is
think I
Dion
read it.
Jackson.
I actually read it about a month ago. I don't know who room I was in, why I read it. No, Jay cousin.
Hey, Tank.
Early.
What's
Cuffy's
good?
name is Dion Jackson.
Who called me?
When you was playing that content yesterday, didn't Blue davinci yell out some case numbers?
I'm sorry, I can barely hear you. What was that? Who was it?
I say when you played that audio yesterday, didn't he yell out some case numbers
Um, I
with Cam
think
Capone?
low key. Yeah, I think he did. Low key. Yeah. Well, we had played like maybe 40 minutes of it though, so maybe I'll just play a couple of minutes of this if that's okay with Brock if he's in here for the people that
Who?
didn't hear it yesterday.
Was somebody looking for Cuffy's name? I put it in the chat.
I'm on it, bro.
What's the lady's
I'm
name?
already logged.
Her name is Tammy. Got her last
Yeah, he
name though.
said the full name and this shit. I forgot. Let me just play a little bit
She
of
on the
this so y'all
credit to
can.
BMF.
Yep. Oh, like I think Luke let us drop some sort of paperwork or something in the chat if that's what you're looking for.
I think that referred to Cuffy's case.
There that go.
That it was on its own. I'm still a loc from LA. I'm still with all the boo. So when the bullshit coming, I'm with the squad and I'm with it the fullest. So that's where the other side came from. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing with me with that BMF.
Y'all still with me? If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe or drop a comment down below. Let's continue.
Was entertainment. And 90% of what you guys see on the internet, minus what you see from stars, BMF stars, is my entertainment footage. So yeah, I got Cuffy right here, man, St. Louis legend. You know what I'm saying? And I know people heard me speak about Meech's paperwork situation with the last interview that we had, and a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say. They don't believe it, Blue's hating. You know what I'm saying? And when I went back and I looked at everything, I was like, you know what, bro? It's only right and only one way to really do it. You good? Only one way to really do it and just let Dog speak for itself. So I wanted him to call in, and this is him calling in during the interview. Go ahead, Cuff, man. You can introduce yourself and take the flow.
Blue, what's up, man?
Yes, sir.
Hey, a lot of people, man, is thinking that this thing is made up or this thing is fake or that I have an axe to grind. You feel me?
Right.
But I'm in here with a 27-year sentence based on Demetrius Flannery, as you all know as Big Meech, and Tammy Cowens, known in the paperwork as CS1.
Right.
Confidential source 1. So what Big Meech did was called a third-party cooperation. So Tammy Cowens signed up to be a DEA informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut, plain and simple.
Right. So
okay. So can you break down the story? Like, how do you know this? And how'd you come upon this information?
How do you know? How do you came upon this information, though?
We were rewarded what's called a Franks hearing. It's based on a case called U.S. versus Frank. So I would implore your listeners to look the case up. And what a Franks hearing entails is that you're able to cross-examine your accusers, meaning government agents, meaning informants, and so on and so forth, just like a regular trial. So this was testified in court.
Period. Point blank.
This was testified in court that I became a government informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut.
That's what was said on the stand, bro. The lady became a government informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut. But I think people would ask a question of this, though. This is what I got hit with a lot is, all right, then if he did it to get a time cut, then how come he still did all that time in jail?
Well, what they don't understand is that he never received the time cut because what came out was that she had an illicit sexual relationship with Special Agent Keith Cromer.
Special Agent Keith Cromer.
Handler. But her first DA handler was the guy, as you should know, Blue, who wrote the BMF indictment, Special Agent Jack Harvey.
Special Agent Jack Harvey is the person that locked us all up. He was also the person that locked up Terry White, which was her first case as a DEA agent. And then he retired. He retired after he got them 60 years.
Yeah, he retired, and then her handler became a brother by the name of Keith Cromer, Special Agent Keith Cromer, who was also fired behind this particular case. So Meech never received the time cut because, unbeknownst to a lot of people, it's against the law to have a sexual relationship or any personal relationship with a government informant.
This how it happened. Somehow, some way, because I don't know how, she met Special Agent Jack Harvey. You could leave that up to question. How did Big Meech's personal assistant / the person that handles all this business / the person that owns BMF Entertainment to this day since 2008?
Special Agent Jack Harvey. She put her with Harvey.
So now she meets Special Agent Jack Harvey, and then she starts working for Special Agent Jack Harvey, but not for the Meech case. It was for a whole nother case first. It was for Terry White. But once that case went well, okay, and once that went past and Terry White got his 30 years, Special Agent Jack Harvey retired. But now she was ready to go do the case for Meech and help get Meech his time cut. So now when Meech came up, it was a new person that came on, and his name was what's his name again, big homie?
Special Agent Keith Cromer.
Special Agent Keith Cromer is the new special agent after Jack Harvey retired. Now he's her handler, and they engulfed in a personal relationship, sexual, however they called it in the court. And through that relationship, it tainted the case, and it was dishonorable at that point. They had to throw that out. That's why Meech didn't get out. So now you pose the question of why is my big homie Cuff still in jail? And go ahead, Cuff. You can let him know why. How that happened.
From that conspiracy, they indicted me on 2 murder charges. Subsequently, I pled guilty to 2 gun charges in exchange for them dropping the murder charges.
Now, how did they, hold on, let me ask this for you.
How'd they set you up?
Hold on, let me ask this for you right quick. How did they get you on something that was totally different from the case that Meech and them was had you in a wiretap for?
Out of a totally different, nothing to do with the drug conspiracy, but they falsely accused it as being a part of the drug conspiracy. And then they brought about the gun charges as using the gun charges in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime.
This call is from a federal prison.
Okay, and did they hit you with a superseding indictment or just?
They superseded me.
So they came out of that case that y'all was in court for and hit you with a whole brand new case that had nothing to do with that at all.
Didn't have nothing to do. Yeah, it still had something to do with that. They still let the drug conspiracy stand between Tammy Collins and myself.
Oh.
And she started. That's the only way that they can continue to have jurisdiction. They had to leave the drug. They had to leave the drug charges there.
Oh, see, I thought that they said, all right, well, this case is over, but we
pick up murder charges or gun charges unless it's tied to something. If it's not tied to anything, then the government don't have jurisdiction. So a carjacking has to be tied to something to have a gun charge of using a 924C, as I have, or 924J.
G. Oh, J.
You feel me? Discharging a firearm in furtherance of a drug trafficking crime that results in death.
Right.
How did Meech have information on you and give it to Tammy, and how did all that come together where they were able to, put all that together?
How did Meech have information on you and give it to Tammy so you could get caught up in it? How did that happen? So that means you got to go back to the movie shit.
Okay. So, well, let me take them back. So me and Tammy were working on the BMF movie. I originally had the script and paid for the script for the BMF movie, not the show that 50's doing on Stars. But I originally paid for the script for the BMF movie, so we were shopping the movie.
So Tammy was involved at that time, which is CS1. So
Tammy Collins, CS1, had all Meech's life rights.
Right. And what year was that?
This all the way back in 2010.
Okay. So
we proved that there was a legitimate business.
Right.
Legal business.
Right.
So, well, so let's take it back. The original target was the guy by the name of Fidel Suarez. That was a Mexican cartel member out of California. He was the initial target.
Right. Fidel Suarez was the initial target out of Cali.
His name is in the paperwork.
Right,
Tammy was trying to get Suarez.
Oh, Meech and Tammy was trying to get Suarez.
Exactly. But when the government found out she was in contact with me, they switched the investigation toward me.
Bad work, my nigga. Bad work. It's just bad work.
Exactly.
Did she help set you up or anything like that?
What's called third-party cooperation, and that's what we've been preaching because that's the dirty little secret.
He just, all right, look, did she help set you up or anything like that?
Yeah, she set me up.
Bro, I broke all that down on our last interviews, bro. Listen, all right, let me explain to you what this lady did, man. She went to the police. All right, she went on a visit or something with Meech and got a play to run. Look, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. She left from up there talking to him and went to the police and said, look, I'm supposed to go do this and go do that and do this and do that. I told y'all we finna run the play. And they gave her the phones or whatever to hook up the wiretap. They gave her the hot phones to wiretap who she was talking to. And then she started communicating with everybody on this wiretap phone, bro.
Exactly.
That's how she did it.
With Jack Harvey. Meech put her with Special Agent Jack Harvey.
Where can people find this paperwork?
All right, look, this is where you can find the paperwork. Type in Tammy Collins CS1.
YouTube.
On YouTube. Nah. On Safari. Not on YouTube.
Okay, yeah,
On Safari. I'm
it's
just
on
sending to the
YouTube
actual
also.
docket. Nah, forget YouTube.
Okay,
I'm sending them to the docket. The docket
okay.
is public information. If you type in Demetrius Flannery CS1, type in Demetrius Flannery CS1 it's in your Safari search, and it's gonna pop up right at the top. A 35-page, 33-page docket with all the docket numbers and everything, so people can't be saying it's fake. For people that want to go to Pace or go wherever and pull it for real, you know what I'm saying, off the internet or from a government site or something, then they could do it because all the CR numbers and all of the shit is there. So look, when I just type that in my phone, bro, see, because I don't want no mistakes about it. Hold on. When I just type that in my phone, this is what it looked like in my phone, right? This is what it looked like in my phone. When I type it in my phone, this is what it looked like in my phone, right? And then I'm gonna click on it, boom. And when you click on it and enlarge it and click on the actual docket, this is what it looked like.
Okay.
Okay, so when you got that one with the red case number 414-CR-00088-RWS-SPM, you know you got the right docket number. And this right here is United States District Court against Dion Lamont Gatlin, Timothy Lamont Rush, Andre Alfonso Rush, and Lorenzo Ralph Gibbs. So them is the defendants, okay, right there. And all this shit should have been thrown out when the lady started on the mother agent, but they still didn't kept my man, and that shit don't make no sense. I don't understand it. So that's how you pull it up right there, and no question. I did that last time, didn't I? On the last interview, or maybe we didn't put it up, but it should be no question of why anybody is saying, but what is it? I heard some people come back and say, oh yeah, but it just say she did all of it. She did it all.
Yeah, but see, that's when you got to tie the dots between Special Agent Jack Harvey.
Yeah, it's, I mean, not just Special Agent Jack Harvey, it's just her and me. She's the a co-executive producer of the BMF TV show. Of course he ain't gonna say nothing about it. They still in business to this day. She on the red carpet, they chopping their bag up right now. Meech don't give a about it. But guess what though? Let me tell you the coldest part about this shit, Cuff. But me being out here still on this internet and watching what's going on and talking and got these young kids and so many motherfuckers to be able to get opinions from. And this day and age, bro, don't nobody even give a no more. They don't care. Yeah, y'all don't care. Don't nobody care. I know that don't nobody care, so I don't want nobody to react no certain way. This ain't for that. This is just the same information that motherfuckers be trying to drop on all that this is for that crowd of people. So know what's going on with when he come home, and the real that's around understand what's going on. Fans gonna be fans, and we get that. I'm not trying to knock no for having no fans or no fan base or nothing. That hung up here probably called back. I ain't trying to knock no for having no fan or his fan base or none of that shit, but keep that sucker shit away from me. Period. Y'all can have that shit. I'd rather be with the kids, my nigga. This is a time for us to all be with our kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? We done got older. I'm 46. Cub, Big Meech, 56. He 10 years older than me. Cuff pushing 60 years old, man. Ain't got time for none of this shit. He got a good thing going on with his TV show and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just come home and do his shit. All that other extra shit, it ain't it, bro. It ain't time for that. It ain't it. That shit, that day for us is over, man. And gotta, respect that. Let the young as our kids is out. His son is all into acting and doing his thing. You know, and let.
Yeah, so that concludes the call with Cuffy and Bleu davinci. If y'all want to check out the rest of that interview, it's about 2 hours. So it might be content for another room to run if y'all don't have none.
Nah, that was good. That was some good shit. Tink, appreciate that.
Yeah, that
That was
was
some good shit.
definitely some crazy shit. But now y'all know how to look up the paperwork. He said it in that. So if y'all want to recatch it, I think the timestamp was like 12:06 or something like that, and we stopped at 26:37.
Demetrius Flannery CS1. Put that in the search bar to come up. That's what he said.
Yeah,
I
cross reference
don't got
that
it.
paperwork with paper pacer and shit because that's just like random websites. I just
type that shit in.
I'm trying to. I've been searching and searching. I can't find a goddamn thing.
I see it on the little random websites, but again, you gotta go cross reference that shit with
All I'm
a real
getting is
site.
buddy appeal paperwork.
Put type docket number in the search and see if it like makes it a more a refined search and bring up paperwork. But yeah, shit, good shit, y'all. Y'all go ahead, click that link, man. Y'all ain't gotta go home. You got to get the hell up out of here. Exactly, man. We're going to No
Salute,
Mercy,
salute,
man.
Brody. Good room, good
Salute to
room.
y'all. That was y'all.
Click the link.
Yeah, love. This shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy, boy.
Hey, Wack, when you say,
Yo, did you say